Hello everyone, and welcome to more Silent Hill 3. And I probably want to equip a weapon. As you can imagine, there will be lots of nasty things to deal with. So, not sure where we are, not sure what this area symbolizes. But it's the next area we need to go to, and really the last area that feels like padding. I complained a bit last video about the subway feeling like padding, but at least there was some point to it. The area we are in now, not so much. Oh geez. Monsters! There be monsters afoot! No one says afoot anymore. I guess it's up to me to bring it back! A lot of times there's not really any point to fighting these enemies because there's usually enough space to run around them. Oh god. More of these whiny baby things. Damn it, babies are supposed to be in Resident Evil Village. And then they grow up to be weird girls with mold powers. Because they're turning Resident Evil into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I guess. Alright, it's time for some Pipe of Justice! Yeah! I do like games when they tailor certain weapons to specific enemies, thus adding a little bit of strategy. That's always cool. Oh jeez. I don't know what else was in there, but I'm sure it was mean and nasty. Actually, it was probably a baby monster. I know they're not babies, but they sound like it a little bit. There is the most valuable item we could pick up in a Silent Hill level, the map. And here, as soon as I can adjust to the camera change, is another melee weapon. There it is. I have plans for this thing, but it takes me a while to figure out how to perform the attack I need to perform. But there are these annoying crawly gribbly monsters that we will start seeing next video that this weapon is really good against. But it takes me a little while to figure out how to use that weapon the way I want to. Now that definitely sounds mean and nasty. Oh. It's another Big Mama. We don't want to deal with Big Mama. If this is Big Mama's house, she can keep it. We just passing through. Okay. Creepy sounds can go away anytime now. And we get some items. One of which, as random as it might seem, is an item we will need to progress. You're probably noticing a pattern with the items in this game. I know I have. That was the wine bottle, which we actually do need for something later. Which, surprisingly, the game does not remove on easy puzzle difficulty, thankfully. It's been about 10 years since I discovered that about the easy puzzle difficulty, and I'm still sour about that. I was very unhappy in my original playthrough. I do intend for the Silent Hill videos to be able to serve as a walkthrough for people. That's not usually the case with my playthroughs, but when I know a game well, I do try to play the game in a way that could serve as a walkthrough for somebody if they need help. Oh. Get out of my way! You jerk! I tried running over here several times, and as you can see now, she's not wanting to go through the door. Not happy. But we made it in the end. Ooh. Creepy sounds. I love how when nothing's going on, these games still throw in creepy sounds just to mess with you. And a lot of times they're just like that. Just something simple. Nothing over the top like you would get now. I'm pretty sure subtlety is dead when it comes to modern entertainment. In here is where we need to go, but we need to get another item before going in there. I hope there's not another big mama in here. Oh, if I don't see you, you don't exist! Run, Heather, run! But our path is blocked by dirty water, and Heather doesn't want to get all yucky, so we gotta figure out another way around that. And there's where some items are. I did mention I am hit and miss on showing item locations on the map. In fairness, there are sections in Silent Hill where you pick up items without having the map. In the first game, Otherworld Sewers, I remember, was really bad for not giving you the map until you were pretty far into it. And I'm looking for some gasoline, or petrol, for my British brethren and sestrin. And now use the wine bottle, and we get a bottle of gasoline, and a save point, which is very nice. I bet Heather was wishing that bottle was full of wine, because she probably would have drank it. And I would not have blamed her. Oh, God. You stay over there, gribbly bastard. Don't want you. And that's where the dirty water is. It's funny the deja vu I'm feeling when doing this LP. Put the gas in here. When I was originally playing this game, I was excited to get a new recording device, hoping it would make recording easier for me. And then just flip this switch, as you saw me do, and that will remove that dirty water, which is nice. I'm sure I've told stories about the horrible capture card that I had to start my channel. That's part of why I'm re-recording this game. Not so much that I had an issue with the LP, just the video quality was horrible. $10 capture card from China. So I was really excited to upgrade my video recording, and unfortunately it didn't work out. So during this section of my original LP, I was going on and on about how this could be my last video to record with that setup, and that did not end up being the case. And this seems like a very sticky area, although if there was a bunch of water in here, then it makes sense. We get kind of a pseudo-sewer area. It's pretty short. There's a lot more of these corridors than anything else. I do like that camera angle that we got for a sec there. Pretty cool. Doesn't serve a purpose, but I like it. So now I have a new mixer that I purchased, which I was hoping would make audio recording a lot easier. So my commentary would sound better, and I would not have to edit as much. Oh, I don't know what you are, but you stay wherever you are. I don't want you. Gribbly bastard. I know you're a gribbly bastard. I don't have to see you to know. And I'm having issues getting that working, which is why I'm still using my Blue Yeti. I got tired of not recording. I've had the gameplay for this recorded for about 3 weeks now. Fortunately, I got Audacity working again, so that does make things a little easier. And we need that dryer. It's another one of those weird random items, but it will be useful. Kind of like the walnut or the nutcracker. And I believe that's another ampule, which is pretty sweet. Although I don't think I used an ampule during this playthrough. Though come to think of it, I don't know if I used an ampule in Silent Hill 1 and 2 either. Those just seem to be that item in Silent Hill that I never use, always saving it for an emergency that never comes. So I do hope to get that working, but I won't be doing that for this LP. I don't like switching mics during an LP. I do a lot of work on editing my audio, and if I can eliminate that, then I would be very happy. So as you can see, we are in that sewer area now. It's not very big. If I don't see you, you don't exist! Get through the door. God. Intense sounds there. And there are a couple things to look at in here. There's a save point. There's this. It's talking about a monster that killed some people. I assume they are sewer workers. And nobody believes that something's down there in the water, but the person writing this letter. Apparently they're attributing it to people being drunk and falling into the water. And this guy is writing that they aren't that stupid. And he is going to do his best to try to do away with this monster. But as you can imagine, since we are the one hearing about it, we are going to have to be the ones to deal with it, unfortunately. Come on, Heather. I want my items. Save point. And now we can move on. It's more of a puzzle than anything else. It's not a boss fight, unfortunately. I really could go for a boss fight right now. But we won't get another one of those until probably 2 videos from now. So, we could do something with this, but I don't know. Never mind that save state. I think it'll be fine. Let's just see what happens. Okay, well, we don't want to do that. So instead, let's see what we can do with this plug. Or outlet, if you want to call it that. If you want to be a dick. That is cool that Heather uses her brains knowing that there's a monster in there, there's water, electricity, and water don't mix. I think it's this part. It could be somewhere else. In a New Game Plus, you can put your steel pipe down there and get an interesting scene. I never knew about that until a few years ago. But since we are not on a New Game Plus, I can't show it. I was not replaying all of this on my PS2 just to get there and show it. Plus, I'm not 100% sure if that's where it is. I just think it might be. Since there is a monster in there, I would not be surprised if that's not where it is. So we are almost out of these sewers. Oh god, these things again. I know you're not supposed to like the enemies in this game, but I really don't like them. The gribbly bastards aren't too bad if you have the Pipe of Justice. But the rest are pretty annoying. Although the handgun makes quick work of the dogs. Creepy sound? Kind of makes me think of a prison. I'm not sure why. We do visit a couple of prisons in the Silent Hill universe. Although one, as far as I'm concerned, because I only consider 1, 2, and 3 to be Silent Hill. As far as I know, there's nothing in there. Just go up the stairs. I know on my original playthrough I looked and didn't find anything. And of course, you have to climb up the stairs. You can't just click on them and have Heather do it for you. The game would not be that nice. Yes, I know it's a ladder. Stairs, ladder, whatever. Same thing, right? Kind of a weird footstep sound for this area, but I like it. It's different. And I'm just looking for the save point. And there it is. So I'm going to end the video here as soon as I save the game and find a good place for Heather to stand. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see y'all next time with more Silent Hill 3.